So this morning we're going to try to get into Carrefour and see if we can record some food items for you. It's always handy to know the sort of cost levels that you're at. A lot of people have not been to Spain before, so I'm going to try and get around. I've tried this twice already and I've been kicked out, not particularly in Carrefour. This is quite a big store, as you can see in front of me. The building is very large. This is a shopping complex on the northern Costa Blanca near Denia, and hopefully we'll be able to get around and show as many items as we can before someone stops me. But I might be lucky and just get all the way around. But I'll show you some hams and some meats and some cheeses and see what you think. Okay. Lots of games here if you want to buy games. Loads and loads and loads of them. That's what's interesting you. Could be if you're on holiday, you get a bit bored. And then you've got lots of televisions, stereos, you name it. They have everything here. Obviously, as I said, it's a hyperstore, so you're bound to get laptops, mobile phones, and this is some indication of the price. Big choices to be had. Lots of clothing. Got t-shirts here for $5.99 down from $7.99. You know, Carrefour are known for its cheap prices, so if you want anything here really, you can spend a few hours and deck yourself out completely. You've got trainers here for $9.99. I mean, obviously cheap trainers, but if you want just to use it for your holiday, then really, what's the problem? You have all your fresh cakes here. Obviously croissants, chocolate croissants, all kinds of croissants, all kinds of rolls, all kinds of cakes. These look particularly nice down here. They look like treacle. Over here you've got lots and lots of olives, all kinds of different colours. Some have little pips in them, some don't. Some have a pepper inside, which I quite like. And obviously you've got lots and lots of nuts, which the Spanish love eating nuts. So you have here a different mix of nuts. Look, got mixed nuts at $2.25. This is just part of the cheeses. You've got every cheese that you can think of here. There are some British ones, there are some other foreign cheeses, but these are obviously pre-packed. They're on this side of avocados, pineapples, $2.99 a kilo for pineapples. Got melons, more pineapples, kiwi fruit here. You know, there's just a massive area of stuff. And then over here you've got a lot more nuts. I've shown you nuts already, but these are more nuts that you can buy. These are nuts you'll see in bars, they give them to you. So it's $3.50 for a kilo. A lot more apples here, look. €2 for 2 kilos. $2.25 a kilo these. And you've got some pears as well, which are nice. And around the corner we have lots of tomatoes, all kinds of colours of tomatoes, all kinds of sizes of tomatoes. Obviously you've got the big fat tomatoes here, which they like to buy and slice up, but there's a good mixture of whatever tomatoes you fancy. And of course you can try new ones as well whilst you're here. And then Naranka over here, oranges. So a good view of all the fruit and veg, I think, so far. I think you would agree. So you have a massive selection of prawns and fresh fish here. Look at the size of these. You know, we've got 8.90 the gambas, but they are lovely in garlic. We obviously got crab there. We've got the small fishes. But this is all fresh. It's all pushed into ice, like it is everywhere else, I think, around the world. Obviously, you need to keep it fresh. You've got big pieces of salmon here, look. You know, $8.50 a kilo for salmon. Not quite sure how that compares otherwise. And you've got tuna fish here, tuna steaks. So there's a massive a mix of fish, all fresh fish. The bread here, I'm never that impressed with bread here. This is why people buy stick loaves, you know, baguettes, because the sliced bread here, a lot of it's made by Bimbo, you know, and there you can see a loaf there for €1. But I just don't really rate Bimbo bread. I think the bats are okay for burgers, but the actual bread itself, I don't know. There's something that I can't take to. It's like jam or whatever on your toast in the morning, your tostada. And here they have a massive area of different ones. You know, you have jam here, strawberry at 107, which is quite a big jar really. It's a 300 gram jar. And then obviously you get the bigger makes here, where they're a bit more expensive, but you know, if you want to spend a bit more, obviously you can. But there's lots of options here. They do little packs like they do in hotels up here, which I think seems to be quite expensive way of buying anything really, at $4.57. But there's lots of it. And marmalada, which is obviously something people like to put on their toast. Tostada over here, of course, if you want to ask for it. Side we've got cereals, and you'll see in front of me now the cereals. There's lots of names that you're going to recognise, like Weetabix, and it's worth buying them here because you get so much bigger boxes, and they last obviously longer. So you've got all kinds of minis, Kellogg's, Protein K. You know, there's I think there's pretty much everything here you can get anywhere else in the world really. So you're never going to be without your breakfast. See a big wine supply here. You've got wine here, red wine, look, $2.90. You could go up to €18, but not many people do that. And they usually stick to the 320s, which apparently is a good wine. I'm not a big drinker. And you've got $4.50, $3.93. So you've got a big mixture of prices here, and some of the ones you might see in your own country over here, like Campo Viejo, which is a lovely Rioja. I have tasted that before, and that is $5.14. So this is the massive row of wines that you can see in front of me. It's enormous, and it goes both sides. And obviously you've got mixers as well, so you've got everything really in one aisle that you want. Normal biscuits here, you've got digestives, you've got like rich tea ones, you've got chocolate ones, which I love, which I'm going to buy. So a packet of chocolate ones for me, I think. And then here on this aisle, you've got chocolate. There's lots of chocolates. There's a good mixture of chocolates. This is the local company in Spain. This is Valor, and they have a chocolate factory in just outside Alicante in Villaraigosa, and they produce the chocolate there. And I have to say, the chocolate is very nice, and you can see the prices. You know, it's not mega expensive. If you buy English chocolate over here, or any other foreign chocolate really, it costs you a lot of money. So you're better off to stick to something like Valor, or even Nestle's. You've got 3 packs here of Nestle chocolate for $2.50. So, you know, it's not expensive at all. So we managed to get out of the shopping complex, and I seem to have picked up quite a bit of video for you. You'll have to excuse my voice at the moment. I've got a heavy cold, so my breathing is quite poor. But hopefully you'll still understand what's going on. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Hopefully it'll give you an insight into prices and costs over here. And if you'd like all that, then please subscribe, please ring that bell. And of course I've got lots of other videos of this area, lots of them, so hopefully you can have a watch of those as well, so you can get a general idea of where you'd like to visit. So hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks.